Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, to your yoga practice. Today I offer you a chair yoga to strengthen your body in general, but we work with the shoulders and also some core. Okay, have two blocks with you, and I recommend a blanket. So come and meet me in the chair. And also the chair has to be a stable chair, like a kitchen chair or a folding chair. All right, here we are. Take your blanket and make a roll, a fat roll in your blanket. And then we take the blanket over the chair, right, like so. And then I take the back onto that blanket. Take the sit bones all the way back. So I hold on to the chair here to wiggle the sit bones back so that the blanket presses into my thoracic spine. I place my feet firmly down onto the ground, into the mat. Shoulder heads move back, shoulder blades draw towards each other. I open the chest, soften the front ribs in, and engage the core. Draw the back of the skull back. And then take your gaze forward and soften your gaze. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Both your inhale and exhale. If there are thoughts coming in, let them pass by. Don't believe all your thoughts. Find clarity, simplicity, staying with your breath. So let that be your main focus right now. Let your light shine. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. And then physically root down into the sit bones, root down into the feet. And from that rooting down, lift up through the crown of the head. Draw the shoulder heads as far back as you can. Then with an inhalation, bring your hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Bow your head, but lift the heart towards your thumbs. And set an intention for this practice today. An intention of hope, clarity, light, and love. And then release your hands, open your eyes. Okay. From here, we take the hands forward, make fists, and roll the wrists. Okay, and then release your hands. And I take the chair back a little bit and straighten the legs forward and roll the ankles. If this is not possible, that you can lift the feet, just slide forward. You can take that blanket away behind you. Take your wrists, your ankles out to the side a little bit. Okay, now do it together. Roll your wrists and your ankles and then reverse the move. It's not easy, isn't it? Okay, and then release. Lift the shoulders, roll them back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, and forward. Now let's reverse that. Take them forward, down, all the way back. Lift them up towards the ears, forward, back, up, forward, down, back, up. One more time. Lift, forward, down, and back. And keep them back. And then come into an outward rotation with your arms. So the palms are facing out to the side. With an inhalation, take your arms shoulder height. Keep reaching up and out. Keep rolling the shoulder heads back. Keep reaching through the fingertips. And then come into palms facing down. Again, coming to an outward rotation. Now let's take an inward rotation and turn your palms backwards. Inhale, straight out, and turn them into an outward rotation again. Keep that outward rotation, take your hands towards the sky, release your inner shoulders down. Exhale to the heart. Again, hands down, open up, take your arms up, shoulder height, reach them towards the sky. Exhale back to the heart. 3 more times. Out to the side, lift them up, reach through the fingertips, exhale down to the heart. Outward rotation, keep that as you reach your hands towards the sky. Lift the gaze this time and exhale back to the heart. Keep the right hand pressing down, take your left arm out to the side, lift it up, lean over. You can also take that hand down onto the chair. Draw the back of the skull back. Now root down through the left sit bone. And slowly come up. Bend your elbow, grab your right ear, and gently pull your left ear over to the left. Keep holding on to the chair. Draw the right shoulder head back. Inhale, come back to the center, reach up and over to the right side. Keep lifting up, lengthening, and twist over to the side. Turn your chin over as far over as you can. Keep the left shoulder head back. Inhale, come back up. Take your hand towards the sky and take her over and press her down into the left side. Press down to lift up. Take your right arm over to the sky. Lean over to the left side. Take your hand down, hold on to the chair, and then press your right sit bone back down. Draw both shoulder heads back, back of the skull back, lift the gaze. And slowly come up. Bend your elbow, grab your ear. Gently pull it over. Draw the left shoulder head down, lengthen the whole left side here, deep stretch on your neck, and always go to your level, meet yourself wherever you are. Inhale, come back to the center, lift the arm up, and gently twist over to the left side. Keep reaching through the crown of the head and twist. Inhale, come back to the center. Now both arms towards the sky. Again, bring them back to the heart. Namaskar. Okay. Take your feet wide. Let the toes be slightly going out to the side, not too much. And have the knees in the same direction than your toes. I'm actually have to sit forward a little bit. Okay, so move your sit bones to the front of the chair. With the exhalation, I press down into the top of the thigh bones, roll the shoulder heads back, and gently, with a straight back, move forward a little bit. Make sure you're not rounding in your spine. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come back up. And again, exhale, forward. Inhale, come back up. Okay? And now we do some cat and cow movements. So take your hands onto the pelvis. Start with the pelvis moving. So we're moving the pelvis. I draw the tailbone and pubic bone forward. I lift up and then draw the tailbone and pubic bone backwards. Again, I move the pelvis back and lift up, and the opposite. Okay? Now we add on the cat and cow. Okay? So come into neutral first. With the exhalation, take your hands forward and round your spine here. Push your hands into the knees, your knees into the hands, widen the shoulder blades. Inhale, lifting up, tilt the pelvis, lift the heart. And exhale, rounding your spine, draw the tailbone forward. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, round. Again, lift up, press down into your feet, lift the heart. And exhale, rounding down. One more, inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, come into neutral. From here, so we sit up very tall. Stay seated very tall. And see if you can lift your right leg or left leg. I'm mirroring you. Take your left leg into the chest. Option 1, hold your hand onto your knee and lift up. So what you don't want is collapsing in your pelvis. So stay seated very tall. Sit up very tall. Use your core. And then take your hands underneath that leg and see if you can straighten it forward. Doesn't matter if it's down here or if it's a little bit higher. Press through that right foot. Draw the femur bone back, engage your belly. Bend your right knee, lift it up. Straighten the leg forward. Bend your knee, lift it, and straighten it forward. You can also do that with a belt on the knees. Lift up and straighten. Bend and straighten. One more, exhale. And inhale. Now bend your knee, release her down to the mat. Take your left knee in. I start here with interlacing your hands on top of your right leg, lifting up. Sit up very tall, take your hands underneath. Maybe lift up a little bit higher. Engage your core. And then straighten your leg forward. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. You can lower the leg a little bit or keep it bent a little bit. Go to your own level. Just as I said before, meet yourself where you are. Keep bending, keep engaging your core, and again. And straighten, and bend, and straighten. And bring it in. Take your hands in the front and lower it down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to the heart. Take your right arm out to the side and bring it over to the left. Take your left hand behind the right and turn your chin over to the right side. Inhale, slowly come back. Take your left arm out, bring it over to the right. Take your right hand behind your left arm and gently give a squeeze here as you turn your chin over to the other side. And come back to the center, release your arms, take them back and up and forward. Take them back, out and forward. Down, back and up. One more time, take them forward, back, lift up, bring them back together and hands to the heart. And then straighten one leg out to the side, a little bit forward. And again, I sit all the way forward onto the mat. Taking my blocks a little bit to the side. So if this is not possible, you can take a block underneath your right heel. Okay? Again, meet yourself where you are. Pull your right heel towards you. Lift the kneecap, firm your quadricep. Rotate your chest towards the right leg. Keep the spine really straight. I hold on to the chair here. I take the left arm up and over. Inhale, lifting back up and over to the side. Bend your right knee in. Straighten the left leg out. Again, I sit all the way forward on the chair. Hold on to the chair. Rotate the chest open. Sit up very tall. Take your right arm up and over. Doesn't matter how far down you go. Inhale, lifting up. Take your hands down. Straighten both legs out to the side. Again, I sit up very tall. Flex the toes. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. And exhale, take your hands onto your legs and hinge forward. You can also take your hands onto a block here. Maybe you can bend your elbows. And then come back up. Take both hands back towards the sky and exhale to the heart. Okay, and then bring your legs back in. We take ourselves sideways. So we keep the right leg straight forward and take the left leg out to the side. Okay, so we may have a 90-degree angle, we may not. It doesn't matter where you are. I turn my chest over to the leg which is outside. Take the hand behind you, and then I bring that right knee in. Take the foot close, and then gently lower the leg down towards the mat. You can stay here, or maybe taking your leg a little bit further back. Maybe taking it a little bit further back. Inhale, take your right arm towards the ceiling. With the exhalation, twist your upper body over to the back. So turning your body towards the back of the chair. I pull my right hand into the chair. I push with the left hand. Inhale, come back to the center. Take your right arm back towards the sky. Take your left hand towards the sky. And exhale, lower your hands down. Bring your right foot back, and we go over to the other side. Again, I open first the right leg up. And then I bring my left knee in, twist over to the right, lower the left foot down to the mat. I hold on to the back of the chair. You can stay here or straighten the leg a little bit further back. Sit up very tall. Inhale, take your left arm towards the sky. Exhale, twist your upper body towards the back of the chair. Push into the chair with the right hand and pull with the left. Push with the right hand, pull with the left. And slowly inhale, come back to the center. Take your right arm back, left arm back towards the sky. Take your right arm towards the sky. And gently release. Come back to the center. And shake your legs out a little bit. Maybe windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Okay, and then we come up into standing. We take the chair sideways and use the back of the chair. If this is too high, use the other side of the chair. If this is too low, use the back side of the chair. Okay? And we do some sun salutation on the chair. Okay, so stand up very tall here. Keep rooting down into your feet. All four corners, so shift back and forth. Lift the toes, spread them wide. And then release your toes down and squeeze your toes. And again, lift and spread your toes. And gently release your toes down to the mat. Roll the shoulder heads back, lift the kneecaps, top of the thigh bones back, tailbone down. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands by your side and reach forward onto the chair. I hold on to the side. I step my feet back and come into a downward facing dog here. You can bend your knees here. Most important is that your torso is long. And my chair is moving. Okay, I take both legs. So again, lengthening your torso is more important than straightening your legs. Okay, so if you straighten your legs and you're halfway forward, bend your knees and lengthen your torso. Inhale, lift the gaze and shift forward into a straight line position. If this is not possible, stay in downward facing dog. Listen to what your body needs. And then come onto your tippy toes, lower your pelvis down, lengthen your tailbone, lift the heart. And exhale, up and back, again downward facing dog. Inhale again, rounding your spine on the way forward. Come into a straight line position. Lengthen your tailbone. Lift up the heart. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do this one more time. Round your spine. Come forward. Tuck your tailbone. Straighten out. Lift the lower abdominal muscles. Lengthen the lower back. Shoulder heads back. And lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. So this is strengthening your shoulders. Again, round your spine. Come forward. Straighten out. Lower the pelvis, lengthen the lower back, lift the heart. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Step your feet a little bit forward. Release your hands down. You can bend your knees here. Maybe grabbing your elbows, either in the back or in the front. Shake your head yes and shake it no. Inhale, come halfway up. Take your thumbs into your hip creases, slightly bend your knees, rise up with a straight spine, take your hands towards the sky, and exhale back to the heart. Okay, one more. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take your hands down onto the chair. Step your feet back. Come into downward facing dog. Ripple effect, rounding forward. Come onto your tippy toes. Lengthen forward, pelvis down, lift up the heart. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, rounding forward. Coming to straight line, release the pelvis, lift the heart. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Straight spine, triceps move down, biceps lift alongside your ears. Then we lift the gaze, walk your feet a little bit forward. Release your hands to forward fold. You can bend your knees here, grab your elbows. And inhale, bend your knees slightly, come all the way up, and hands back to the heart. And then we take the chair and take the higher part of the chair towards you, standing sideways, and we ground the right foot to the mat. Bring your left knee into the chest. Bring it as high up as you can without pushing your pelvis forward. And then take your leg slightly out to the side and place your foot onto your calf. Some of you may be able to bring your foot all the way up into your right thigh. Bypassing your knee, so not pressing into the knee, so rather take your foot onto the calf. Keep your hand onto the chair. Take your other hand onto the heart. Take your other hand to the heart too if you want to balance a little bit. Come back to your intention to find hope, clarity, love. And then very slowly release your hand, release your other hand, and release your foot down. And shake out a little bit. I take the chair over to the other side. You can just turn around if you like. Grounding my left foot. Lift the right knee into the chest. Lift it as far up as you can. Use your core. Take it out to the side. Again, lower the foot onto your calf or down to your ankle, or tuck it into your left thigh. Press your left thigh against the right foot. Stand up very tall. Bring your right hand to the heart, left hand to the heart. Find the drishti, a gazing point. Stay with your breath. And then release your hand again. Bring your knee into the chest and release down. And shake out a little bit. And then sit back onto the chair. And then from here, we just do a gentle twist. We take the feet all the way over to the side. I should show that from the side, it's probably better. So I sit sideways on the chair. And then I take my right hand over to the left and twist the whole body. Take the left arm out to the side and over my left ear. And exhale, release, come back to the center. And we go over to the other side. I turn my body, that looks from the side. Take the right arm up and over and twist. Keep the pelvis in neutral, make sure the pelvis doesn't twist. And slowly come back to the center and turn yourself again. Just a gentle hip opener. Take your right leg forward and lift it up. Externally rotate that femur bone, bend your knee. I take my hand underneath my knee and grab the left ankle. Take the left ankle onto your right knee. I just mess up right and left today. So I'm on the right leg, and of course if you mirror you, it's the left leg, okay? Flex the toes on that lifted leg, very important, okay? Sit up very, very tall. And again, you may stay right here, that may be enough, or you can hinge forward. And slowly come back up. And then take that right leg over the left. Sit up very tall. Again, we do a twist. Wringing out the spine, using the core to help us twist over. Come back to the center, unwind. Come back, release the leg. Straighten the left leg forward, external rotation, lift it up. Take the hand underneath your knee, grab your ankle, and place that foot onto your other leg. The ones who know me, they know I mess up right and left a lot. Okay, so again, we sit up very tall. And you can stay right here if you wish more. Come forward with a straight spine. And slowly inhale, come back up. Okay, and then release your leg. Oops, we cross her over. And we twist. Come back to the center and over to this side. And come back to the center and release. Okay. One more pose. Hold on to the side of the chair. Sit up very tall. Push down to lift the chest. And then take your legs a little bit forward. Press down to lift the pelvis away from the chair. And exhale, lower back down. One more time. Lift up. And exhale, lower. And release. Okay, and then sit all the way back. Sit up very tall. Roll the shoulder heads back. Close your eyes for a moment. And then bring your hands to the heart. Bow your head. Give yourself gratitude for your practice. Keep your light shining as you move away from the mat. Namaste. Thank you.